Hi, folks. Dr. Jim Gishman here, retired intelligence analyst, but the mind is not retired. It's retarded, not retired. I turned down an eyelid surgery, so if I squint a lot, I'm sorry. That's just the way I look nowadays. Anyway, I didn't want to walk around with bruises in class like this, too close to the start of the school year. I can imagine how the students would feel about that. And I got a beard trim for the start of school. Anyway, here we are again, talking again. Oh, Lord, when are they going to learn? But, our weapons shortage reminds me of the fact that we used to have a pretty strong military industrial complex. We learned that from the War of 1812, believe it or not. Okay, Jefferson realized this. Because during the War of 1812, we couldn't sit there and produce enough arms for ourselves. We almost lost that war if it wasn't for the Battle of New Orleans. Okay? Which happened after the end of the war, quite frankly. Problem is, at that time in 1812, we outsourced production of our weapons too. Today we do the same thing. We get F-35 parts from China, for God's sake. This has to stop. And Trump is reversing it. He's trying to get our military-industrial complex up to par. How can we sit there and produce all these THAAD and Patriot missiles and give to other countries without having enough for ourselves? So how's this Golden Dome thing that goes over Greenland and North America going to help if we can't produce the missiles for it, the interceptors? We've used a lot of interceptors because they've shot a lot of drones at us, and we've used those expensive missiles. The big thing is we need to get that Helios system out there. That's the charged particle beam that was successful test about 2 years ago. You can go online and see it. Just Google Helios, a thing that's done by Lockheed Martin. And they were getting ready to mass produce them for shipboard and land-based. It absolutely fried the target at 5 miles. Okay, melted it. And it only cost $5 a shot, compared to $200,000 or $100,000 per missile. Okay? We can do a lot with this. I think that's the future of warfare, charged particle beams. Yep. Phasers, folks. Just like Virginia, there is warp speed. In August of 2018, a particle did travel faster than the speed of light in the CERN accelerator. And they've duplicated it. So it wasn't just a one-time event. Yes, Virginia, there is warp speed. A lot of the stuff we thought as kids was science fiction is really coming true. Now we're going to be landing, pre-positioning stuff on the moon for the return to the moon so that they have habitats to live in. The stuff's going to be sent up there and dropped by some of these pre-Artemis missions in preparation for that. Their best bet, actually, the moon dust, it can act as a propellant. So we can convert the moon dust into a propellant for further, adventures into the solar system as a base. I forget what they call it. There's a title for that particular stuff. Our best bet is to sit there and establish things in extinct volcanic tunnels. And yes, the moon was volcanic at once, and there are tunnels. And that would protect us from the radiation that's always present in space without heavy shielding and out in the open. Anyway, that's the way to go. Okay? Star City, or whatever Musk calls that place in South Texas, is the new Cape Canaveral. And a whole city dedicated to putting people in space. Musk is the leader. He's the guy of our generation, man. He's not going to let us down. We will be on Mars by 2035. I bet you. I hope I'm alive for it. I'd be 85 then. Anyway, the war in Iraq. Now, Iraq, Kurds are entering northern Iran. Okay. Now, you got to understand, the Kurds are not liked by any of the countries around there. They helped us in Iraq get rid of ISIS, and now they're fixing to help us come down from the north along the Gulf Coast of the Persian Gulf. If you're in Persia, it's the Persian Gulf. If you're an Arab, it's the Arab Gulf. Okay? Remember, Persians are not Arabs. They got their own culture. They were Zoroastrian religion and nature before the Muslim invasion. So they got kind of a mixture of things. In 1979, they were the most Western-oriented country in the Middle East. They enjoyed all that stuff, guitars, rock and roll, you name it. They want to return to that, man. They are tired of this theocracy that they're under. It's very oppressive. Okay? There's no freedoms at all. And they're chomping at the bit to be free again. I met these people after the revolution in a bar in Pattaya Beach, waving their red passports, getting Muslim passports, and getting drunk. Yeah. I guess it's okay to sin outside of your country, but you can't do it in your country. Is that the Muslim belief? I don't know. Anyway, guys, let's hope that the president does not sit there and fall for this delay tactic again. We're running short on ammunition. We are. And, another massive strike will probably deplete us if we hit all the other 13,000 targets. We hit 13,000 already. We have to sit there and get the people moving. Now, they're alive and active in many cities. They've halfway taken over a couple of cities in other parts of Iran. But they have to sit there and get rid of this IRGC. As long as 2 people survive in the IRGC, they've won, according to them. And we got to stop talking to those people. We got to start talking to the right people and arming them. Well, that's all I got to say, folks. All right, and please remember, this is a culture war. Do not vote communist, progressive, Marxist. Democratic Party today is no longer the party of JFK, or Franklin Roosevelt, for that matter, who was more socialist than anyone. He would wake up in the morning and say, well, what should I determine the price of gold today? Anyway, God bless you all. I love you all. Let's save our country. It's 250 years. My studies show that most great civilizations only last about 250 to 300 years. We're at the tail end of it, folks, and it's up to you. My days of activism are over. Let's get that younger generation out there and let's vote. Your most precious freedom is a vote, and make it a free vote. Take care. I love you. God bless.